Hello friends, I'm back. Today I'm going to discuss about the dividend declaration part 2. Part 2 consists of the SEBI regulations, Companies Act 1956 provisions and the Income Tax 1961 provisions. All these three we will look into. If I'll try to cover all these three in one video. In case if I don't, then I'll come up with the part 3 if I don't cover it. So let's get started. In this part 2, let's first get started with the SEBI. SEBI means Securities Exchange Board of India, which has certain regulations on the companies, on the declaration of the dividends. It has certain provisions, certain steps the companies needs to be followed. SEBI regulates the dividend declaration is because it wants to ensure the transparency, consistency and protection of the investors' interest. And the SEBI has recommended certain guidelines for declaration of the dividend. The first one is the dividend declaration. For the dividend declaration, the board resolution is required. So board has to propose that how much dividend it's going to declare. Then that has to be approved by the shareholders in the annual general meeting under section 96 of the Companies Act 2013. It has to be approved in the AGM. And for the interim dividend, there is no AGM approval required for it. And SEBI has suggested certain time guidelines for the declaration and the payment of the dividend. The timeline here is that for the declaration of the dividend, whether it is interim dividend or the final dividend, it must be disclosed promptly. And the second thing, payment of the dividend is within 30 days of the declaration, the dividend has to be paid. And it must be intimated within 7 working days to the stock exchange that they have declared the dividend. The dividend must be paid electronically, whether it is NEFT or RTGS or IMPS. So exception is in case if these methods are not resorted to, then the company can pay the dividend with the check or the demand draft, but that is only an exception. The general rule is that electronically